In this video, I'm going to describe how to make your YouTube captions have different colors and styles. I started looking for a way to have different colored captions because I wanted to differentiate between captions that were repeating the spoken words on the video and other text that I was adding to the video just to provide extra information. I've also seen that captions for the deaf often have different colors for different speakers, so I thought there must be a way to do this, but all the YouTube videos I've found say that it's not possible. Actually it is, and I'll show you how to do it in this video. For those looking to change the font, I haven't managed to get that to work, but different colors, italics and underlined text are all possible. This is the kind of thing you can do. You can make your captions have different colors, choosing from a short list of primary colors as shown here: red, green, yellow, blue, magenta, cyan and black and white. You can also put your captions at different positions on the screen, as I showed in my previous video. This video is for people creating captions for YouTube videos, so if this is what you want to do, watch on. If you're just browsing YouTube videos and want to change the style of the captions that appear on the videos you're watching, then this is not really aimed at you, but I do show briefly how to do that in the middle of this video. First of all, I use Subtitle Edit, so get a copy of that. There's a link in the description. Open your video in Subtitle Edit and then open your caption file if you have one, otherwise start a new one. I'm using the same template video here that I used in my previous video about positioning captions, and I'm going to start from something close to the captions from that video and add colors and styles to them. There are lots of format options in Subtitle Edit. You need to save your subtitles in the EBU STL format. I found that there are some peculiarities with Subtitle Edit that you need to work around, so watch to the end of the video to make sure you don't miss those. I've set up several captions here at different positions. I showed how to do this in my last video, but briefly, you just right-click the caption and select the position you want under Alignment. The style options appear under the same menu when you right-click. There are 8 colors available, so I'll make one caption of each color. Right-click one of the captions and then select the color that you want. Repeat that for each of the other colors. You see that font tags are added to each caption as I do this. I'll leave one color as the default, just to see what the default color is, but it's usually white. Also, if you've got your preview set up correctly with the MPV viewer, you can check to see if everything is as you want it before uploading to YouTube, using this preview screen on the right. Sorry, I haven't made the preview very big here, so it's hard to read, but you can see the colors. Now I'll try styles and fonts. I'll leave the first one as default. Now I'll add italics and underline and bold. As before, tags are added to the captions. Now I'll try some different fonts. Right-click and select font name, and then scroll until you find the font that you want. First of all, Calibri, and then I'll try Times New Roman, and Courier New. And I'll also try mixing styles in the same caption. I'll select just part of the caption and make it green. Now check on the preview screen. Italics seems to work okay. Underline works. The bold doesn't seem to make any difference. And for the fonts, there is a difference, so it seems like it is loading different fonts in the preview screen. And the mixed colors within the same caption also works. And finally, I'll try some more complicated mixing within the same caption. So I'll set multiple colors here in one caption. And for a couple of the colors, I'll set some other styles as well. So for yellow, I'll make this underlined. And I'll make the blue text, including the tag, I'll set that to italic. And I'll set another caption with a mixture of default italic, underline and bold. If we play that in the preview then, it seems to work. The underlined yellow works and the italic blue. The only thing that doesn't seem to work is the bold text. Now save the captions file as EBU STL format. You might get a warning about colors. Make sure that you select teletext from this menu or the colors won't work. I'm also going to save the captions in a subrip.srt file. I'll explain why we need that later. Now go to your YouTube channel and upload the captions to your YouTube video. Just for this demo, I'll upload the subrip titles to Abkhazian language, whatever that is, and I'll upload the EBU STL captions to Afar. This template video is available on my channel if you want to view it later. Now let's load the template video in YouTube. First of all, I'll select the Abkhazian subrip captions. It's not working. You can see that YouTube doesn't understand the tags and just displays the tag text as if it were part of the caption. It's the same for the italics and the underline styles. Now select the afar.stl captions. We can see that the colors all work, with the default color being white as expected. Just a quick aside here. YouTube viewer options can override your styles. If the user goes to subtitle options, they can set the color they want for their captions. And there's an option here called Video Override. This allows the video creator to override the user's chosen options. But if they set that to off, you can see that all your style settings disappear. Fortunately, the default is on, so if the user hasn't changed their options, your styles will work. Let's continue to the text styles and fonts. Here's the default text. The italic text seems to work. The underlined text works. As for the Subtitle Edit preview, the bold text doesn't seem to work. And here in YouTube, the fonts don't seem to work either. But we can mix the settings within a caption and have different colors in the same caption. Now let's continue. And we can see that most of the options within the mixed captions seem to work. The colors work, the underlined yellow works, the italic blue works, and everything works in the other style options except for the bold text. So that's the end of the main part of the tutorial, but there are some features in Subtitle Edit that you need to be aware of. I'll show you the main one here. Let's go back to Subtitle Edit and close and reopen the captions file. At first sight, it looks okay. All the tags seem to have been retained. But if we look down at our mixed caption, we see a problem. The intermediate closing font tags have been lost, and we seem to have some spurious font equals white tags added, like this one. And there's no final font tag. We've also lost the italic and underline tags. Those tags are lost wherever we've used them, not just in mixed captions. To avoid these problems, I saved my final captions, first as a .stl file, that's the one I upload to YouTube, but then immediately also save the same captions as a .srt file. That one doesn't lose any of the tags when you reload it, so if you want to come back and edit the captions later, you can load the .srt file, make your changes, and then save it in EBU STL format for upload to YouTube. I'll do a quick example here to show another interesting feature. So first I load the SRT file. You can see that all the tags are intact because they're just stored as text in the captions. Now I'll edit the final caption to add some colors. Interestingly, if you apply a color in subrip mode, you get a choice of many colors, more than the 8 allowed in the EBU STL mode. The color tags are added with hex codes. Let's check what happens if we add some new colors. Everything looks okay in the preview. We get the new colors we selected. Now let's save this as EBU STL format. I'll save a copy as SRT as well. Now I'll upload again to my YouTube video. So first of all, I delete the existing captions. Then I add my new captions that I just created. Select the STL captions. Publish. And now reload the YouTube video. Now select the captions that we just added. We see that the hex codes were accepted by Subtitle Edit, but are converted to the closest color allowed by the EBU STL format. This seems to be a feature of Subtitle Edit, because if I reopen the STL file, I see that the hex codes have been changed into words. So to be sure that you get the colors you want, you need to set the format to EBU STL before you start editing color tags, or overwrite the hex codes with the name of one of the allowed 8 colors. Now when I upload this file, I get the expected colors. Unfortunately, I can't get all the rainbow colors. That's everything for this video. If this has been useful for you, please like and subscribe. If anyone knows a way to get the bold text or any of the fonts working, let me know in the comments below.